Observing good procedures is essential during public service events or emergencies for 3 reasons.
We can have many operators work together without confusion. We can log all radio traffic at net control and at field stations. And we pass the most information with the least amount of transmissions.
Here are the procedures you will want to practice.
Your first job as a radio operator is to always be listening, so you can immediately respond to a call from net control.
I copy that a rider with an orange vest, whereabouts are currently unknown, and all stations please report if seen.
Make sure you're not interrupting. Transmitting at the same time as another station is called doubling, and it's never useful.
We need water at the Tennessee Valley Station and a SAG to work the course backward from here if one is available.
Notice if you can assist. Sometimes you'll hear information useful to you in an exchange between other stations. That is called receiving by intercept.
The orange vest has arrived at this location. May I succeed?
Thank you. SAG 1, did you copy by intercept?
SAG 1, affirmative. I'm heading.
Much good radio practice is done even before you first key up.
Make sure you know what you're going to say before you transmit.
Making it up as you go along after you press the push-to-talk button typically leads to long, unclear transmissions.
We had a runner come through here about 2 or 3 minutes ago, maybe it was 4, with a yellow shirt and blue shorts. I tried to get a bib number, but I couldn't catch it. Ken, would you see if that runner has a bib number?
Keep your transmissions succinct by composing them in your head first.
The first 3 runners through this location are 151, 223, and 106. Over.
Similarly, keep idle chatter to a minimum during a directed net. We're here to get a job done.
A little cordiality adds friendliness to a net, but anything more reduces efficiency.
One of the most common operator errors is going too fast. Pause 1 second after key up to give our simulcast system time to synchronize and not miss the start of your message.
Also pause between each side of a conversation.
Pause 2 seconds to avoid tailgating.
Net control, cardiac.
Cardiac, net control, go ahead.
Leaving these gaps between each side of a conversation allows another station to break in if it has emergency or priority traffic.
Speak at writing pace. One of the key functions of net control is to log all communications. If you speak faster than someone can write, then you will be asked to repeat your transmission, which will waste airtime.
Speak clearly. Enunciate into the mic so that you do not blur your words together.
We like to say every word is an event.
Hold your mic about a hand width away from your mouth.
Don't shout into the microphone, as that can distort your signal. And speak across the microphone to avoid distortion and unintelligibility, especially with letters like B and P.
Radio is an invisible medium, so stations need to make it audibly clear who is speaking. When contacting another station, start with their ID first, followed by yours. Then, wait to be acknowledged by the other station.
Once contact has been established, don't over-ID. It is already understood which stations are communicating.
At the end of your conversation, ID out. That will typically consist of your tactical call sign, followed by your personal call sign.
Nicasio School, Roger, net control, KM6ASI.
And that tells all stations that you're finished and the frequency is open.
One of the most important communication techniques is knowing how and when not to communicate.
When net control tells you to stand by, stop transmitting until net control calls you back.
Your exchange with net control isn't over, it's paused, while net control deals with something more important. which can include something happening off the air at Net Control.
Group of 7 cyclists just leaving. The last 2, one has an orange vest and the other has a white shirt, black.
Of course, you can always break in with emergency or priority traffic when you're standing by, but any other transmissions may only confuse the situation.
If you need to tell Net Control to stand by while you gather information or deal with a distraction, tell Net Control. Get back within 15 seconds.
If you need more time than that, tell Net Control and ID out.
If you hear Net Control tell another station to stand by, that is not an invitation to break in.
Unless, of course, you have emergency or priority traffic. Otherwise, Net Control is still engaged with the other station.
These directed net practices allow many operators to exchange a lot of information during an event or emergency.
They also create a professional decorum which reflects the important work that we do.
Thank you for your time and effort to make these practices yours.